You might not realize it, but there is one ingredient found in many of the products you use every single day.
It is the most versatile and the safest vegetable oil, and therefore it is one of the widely used vegetable oil in the market.
It goes by many names, but it is most commonly known as...
I'm Professor Tan Chin Ping. I'm a food scientist based in Malaysia, where I have been working over 2 decades in the area of quality, safety, and processing of palm oil.
What might surprise you is just how quickly the world's appetite for palm oil has grown. Global palm oil consumption has increased by more than 15 times since the 1980s, surpassing other commonly used vegetable oils to become a market leader.
If we look at how we use palm oil is basically in all kinds of food products, personal care products, bioenergy or biofuel, and more.
Amid rising global demand, Malaysia has emerged as a leading producer of palm oil.
Malaysia is the second world largest producers, where we supply to about 160 different countries.
Palm oil plays a role in the daily routines of millions, showing up from the breakfast table to the bathroom shelf. But why does it have such widespread use?
Main part of my research is on how palm oil behaves under high heat. We use a lot of cooking oil for preparations of food. At such a high temperature, we will need to ensure that the oil that we use are of high quality and high heat stable.
Not all oils are suitable for high heat cooking. Each oil has a smoke point, the temperature at which it stops gently simmering and starts to burn. Push an oil past this point, and it doesn't just affect the oil quality, it can also pose potential health risks.
At such high temperature, many vegetable oils will have created harmful byproducts or are not stable, eventually lost some of the essential nutrients. But palm oil is relatively very stable, and that gives palm oil the opportunity to be widely applied in all kinds of high heat treatments such as frying or baking.
When you think about a cake, what makes it soft, rich, and fresh isn't simply the recipe. The type of fat used is key.
Palm oil versatility is mainly due to its composition. It has both liquid and solid fractions, where other types of vegetable oils don't have.
Most other vegetable oils are usually liquid at room temperature, so they need to be chemically altered to work in products that need solid fats. A common way to do this is through partial hydrogenation, which turns liquid oils into solids. But this process also creates trans fats, which are linked to higher cholesterol levels and increased risk of heart disease.
Ice cream, dairy creamer, margarine, all these require fat to be in solid form. Palm oil provides such properties naturally, without the need for any chemical modifications or hydrogenations.
With global demand for palm oil expected to grow by about 3% per year over the next 3 years, how this crop is produced has never been more important. Palm oil already makes up about 40% of the world's vegetable oil production, while oil palm trees use only around 8% of the land planted for all vegetable oil crops. Plus, oil palm is one of the few crops that produce fruit year-round. Its high yield allows producers to meet demand using less land than many other oil-producing plants. Like any crop, its cultivation comes with some environmental concerns, so efforts to promote more sustainable practices have become a high priority.
Malaysian palm oil industry has been producing high-quality palm oil to feed the ever-increasing world populations. And when we talk about sustainable or sustainability, we are talking not only about environment, but we are also looking at long-term economic and social viability for the society.
The country encourages use of the Malaysian Sustainable Palm Oil or MSPO certification scheme, which sets strict environmental and social standards for producers to meet across their operations.
So this means protecting forests, supporting fair labor, and also ensuring that we use our land responsibly.
This approach is driving innovation in the industry, with researchers and producers constantly looking for new ways to extend palm oil's quality, safety, and range of uses.
We can still continue to explore new ingredients coming out from palm oil. We can still do a lot of modifications, optimizing the processes. That is a wonderful work to work with.